Hi guys, how are you? Today I have improved my camera and mic setup, so you can see in this video. On today I have started screen recording on my iPad and camera on with my phone. So today I am going to start the Hindu editorial part. My topic is, you can see this newspaper. I have PDF. If you want get this PDF, you can message me or comment on this video. Okay. Topic is economics and a MAMDANI model give Apple style. The year 2025 began with a new POTUS President of United States and is ending with Zohram Mamdani as the incoming new mayor of New York. It is a curious twist of fortunes, but all this while welfarism keep returning center stage. Politicians of the left and the right reach of its when inequality widens or when growth feel exclusive. Luis Inácio Lula da Silva in Brazil, the Keir Starmer government in the United Kingdom, and in India, various chief ministers have built on welfare-led politics. Now the Big Apple will have the Mamdani movement. Mr. Mamdani will begin governing only from January 1, 2026 with an all-women transition team, but the headline promises free buses, rent, fridges, universal childcare pose are basic questions. What does sustainable welfareism look like in economics? That still rely on markets to allocate most goods and services. The two side to welfare. The appeal is obvious. Welfare acts fast. It bypasses the slow grind of productivity reforms and delivers visible outcomes. Children in school, workers in transit, families, household. Yet there is a boundary condition that voters sense that economics formalize. Quality often erodes, deadweight clauses creep in with welfareism and black markets flourish. When prices are opposed below cost, free buses without cost discipline can mean fewer buses or poorly maintained fleets. Rent free can protect tenant yet deter new construction with key monies resurfacing. Free children can expand access but stay in quality. If staffing and training are not funded, does this mean conventional economic is merely pinch lit about compassion? Not quite. Incentives are not a moral preference. They describe behavior. Set a price to zero. Demand rises if supply cannot scale, queues and side payments follow. But economics also recognizes distribution policies, adding the worst of can increase social welfare even with some inefficiency. Here, Rowell's matters judge society by it least advantaged. If market leave many out because they cannot pay at this moment of need, the state can subsidize buyers and sellers to readmit them on fair terms. It may well do what NYC voters are signaling. So should Rowell replace Pareto or must a healthy polity oscillate? Economic and social history suggests the latter. Polanyi called it the double movement. Overreach by market sparked social production, ossified protections triggered liberalization, Bismarckian social insurance yielding to later liberalizations post-war. Welfare states met Tactor regain retrenchment. Latin America shifted from price control to stabilization and targeted transfer. India has toggle between public provisioning, public distribution system, the National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, and market complementing reform, direct benefit transfer, goods and service tax. Each each swing overcorrected somewhere and taught lesson. The dangers lie at extreme. Pareto trap prices efficiency while tolerating exclusion. Clinic data efficiently empty of the poor and buses that are not on time but not where workers live. A rival track suppresses prices across the board, undermining supply incentive qualities, falls the middle class exist and condition fray. What could work as a model? The more useful question for a MAMDANI model is not Raval or Pareto, but how to build a their mosted between them automatic stabilization that lean Ravelism under stress and lean Pareto as capacity grows. In short, make welfareism physically honest and microeconomically careful. How can do how can one do this? Some simple step could be helpful. First, one may want to subsidize outcomes, not input, and cap fares selectively, contracting for on-time kilometer and peak seat availability. Public publish open data audits and keep a modest price signal and transparent provider compensation. Example to borrow from are the 2016 bus contracting model in Singapore and France. Solidarity transport discount which protects access while preserving a non-zero fare. Second, on may want to replace blunt price control with contingent buffer by using means tested automatic voucher that scale in stocks and pair them with joining fast track and tax incentive to expand supply and add sunset trigger rules. Finally, one may want to default to gas or e-voucher that are backed by credible public option and hard quality budgets. Fund staffing, accreditation and inspections. This way, services will not uh, re residualize and public providers can set a quality floor that discipline private prices. Other example may be from Brazil, Bolsa Família conditional cash transfer and Kenya Inua Jamii program. Where do mission driven firms and socially minded entrepreneurs fit in the conversation that they are the connecting tissue. If the state are rolism and markets are Pareto, we need institution that straddle both. A stakeholder-oriented bus operator can accept capped fares given long-term contracts. Reciprocal data sharing and reputational gain are childcare chain. Investing in staff development can align with public training subsidies. Indian health system, Arvind Eye Care and LV Prasad Eye Institute show how cross subsidy model complemented with focus factory oriented in the McDonald's sense can deliver scale and quality with the paying rich underwriting the poor. These are not acts of charity but of business model design. Fiscal honesty is the other pillar. Welfareism fails not just by mispricing but by underfunding. If Mandani style promises are due in endure in NYC or anywhere, wrestling with inequality amid artificial intelligence led churn, they must be transparently costed and paired with growth measure, productivity compact with industry, regulatory simplification to lower supply cost, and public investment. that expand capacity, depots, fleets, childcare center, housing stock, welfare that crowds in supply lasts longer than welfare that wait for supply to appear or crowds in out. There is also a social and geopolitical of dignity. Arrivals Pareto thermostat is not merely technical, it is signal respect. Users should be treated as customer with recourse, working grievance, redress, real-time service information, and independent audit in plain language. Suppliers should be partner with obligations, service standards, open book for subsidized lines, and penalties for gaming. Program oscillation. Economic history does not force a choice between kindness and competence. It teaches sequencing in shock or downturns. Lean revolution ensure households against ruin, subsidize access, keep system intact. Capacity catches up. Lean Pareto restore prices that ration sensibly move to cash and voucher foster providing competition and investment in productivity so that tomorrow welfare cheaper to deliver the oscillation need not large, it can be programmed. If the Mamdani model is to mean anything durable in 2026 and beyond, it should stand for welfareism, disciplined by design, promise, access, protect, quality, pay for it, honesty, and build bridges for mission driven from to co-produce public welfare. That is not a amendment of market or justice. It recognizes that a society secure enough to take risk and productive enough to finance fairness need both. May his team and others inspired by these ideas looking at a big apple focus less on romance or free and more on the architectures that makes inclusion work at a scale. So I have completed this passage. So we can summarize one word to this passage. This word is called freebies. We can see in India or Delhi and other various state of India, there is a concept of freebies arriving day by day, like free bus, free electricity, free water, and uh, 2000, 2500, 2100 free cash directly cash transfer to women's and other person disability senior citizen. And we can see our public distribution system is called PDS. It's a ration process which is directly provided by the central government to poor person. We can see more than 80 crores of people in India, people of India are are getting free ration from central government. So these are the freebies, and people misuse the freebies. So government should reduce the prices of the given things, not give frees for all. We can see pathetic condition of buses in Delhi and dirty water for drinking in Delhi. So government should take a important action to do better for us. So I have completed this passage. So we have to move on vocab section from this editorial part. You can see first vocab is penurious मीन्स इन हिंदी कंगाल और दरिद्र, वो व्यक्ति वो पर्सन जिसके पास पैसा बहुत मतलब है ही नहीं, कुछ नहीं है. सिनोनिम इज impoverize, needy, indigent. Synonym means same word, same meaning, but word is different. Antonym means different word, different meaning. It means opposite meaning of the word. Affluent, wealthy, prosperous. Example is the penniless old man survived on charity. It means uh, Dalit or poor man survived living on the charity. Second word is seditious. Hindi means Vidrohi or Rajdrohi. He was jailed for seditious speech. Some people, some people give speeches against the countries, so we can say seditious people. Synonym is rebellious, insurgent, mutinous. Antonym is loyal, obedient, patriotic. Third word is timorousness. Means हिंदी भय और डरपोकन. It means जो बहुत डरता हो. Like example is his timidness stopped him from asking question. यानी उसका डर जो है क्वेश्चन पूछने से उसको रोकती है. सिनोनिम में फेयरफुलनेस मतलब डरा हुआ, नर्वसनेस मतलब डरा हुआ, टिमिड मतलब डरपोक होता है. एंटोनिम इज बोल्डनेस, ब्रेवली, करेज. फोर्थ वर्ड इज विट्रियोलिक. मीन्स मतलब विसेला, जो मतलब आपको जिसकी बातें में मतलब जहर हो. मीनिंग लाइक हार्श एंड बिटर इन स्पीच फॉर टोन. मतलब आपको जिसकी बातें सुन के मतलब बहुत गुस्सा आ जाए ऐसी बात करना. द डिबेट टर्न विट्रियोलिक एंड ऑफेंसिव. Synonym is bitter, caustic, acrid. Antonym is gentle, pleasant, kind. Fifth word is voracity. Voracity means भूख और लालच, किसी चीज की मतलब एक्सेसिव चाहत, मतलब कोई चीज आपको बहुत ज्यादा चाहिए. लाइक आप एग्जांपल दे सकते हैं, एक्सट्रीम ईगरनेस और ग्रेट टू ईट टू हैव समथिंग. एक्सट्रीम ईगरनेस, किसी चीज की बहुत चाहत. His voracity for knowledge was unmatched. मतलब उसकी नॉलेज जो है मतलब ज्ञान पाने की जो इच्छा है उसका कोई कंपैरिजन नहीं है. Synonym is hunger, greed, instability. Antonym is moderation, contentment, restraint. Zenith means चरम और शिखर. वी कैन सी पीक, मतलब जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि एक खिलाड़ी सचिन तेंदुलकर ऑन स्पीक ऑन 2003. पीक मीन्स उससे ऊपर कुछ ना जा सके. द हाईएस्ट पॉइंट और पीक. एग्जाम्पल इज एट द जेनिथ ऑफ हिज करियर ही रिटायर. सिनोनिम इज पीक, पिनाकल, समिट. एंटोनिम इज nadir, bottom, base. Seventh word is apprise. Apprise means सूचित करना या बताना, to inform or notify. Example like she apprised her boss of the development. Synonym is inform, notify, advise. Antonym is withhold, conceal, hide. चर्लिस मीन्स असभ्य और रूखा, मीनिंग रूड एंड इल मैनर, जिसका आचरण बहुत खराब हो, जिससे आप बात करना न चाहे. एग्जाम्पल इज हिज चर्लिस रिप्लाई ऑफन द गेस्ट. सिनोनिम इज रूड, इल मैनर्ड, बोरिस. एंटोनिम इज पोलाइट, कॉर्टियस, रिफाइंड. इफोरिया मीन्स आनंद, उत्साह in Hindi, meaning a feeling of great happiness and excitement. Example, the victory created an atmosphere of euphoria. Antonym is, or synonym is joy, Alison, ecstasy. Antonym is misery, gloom, sadness. Liquidity मतलब बहुत ज्यादा बोलना, बातूनी जिसको बोलते हैं, बातूनीपन या बचलाना, किसी हैबिट को दिखाना, मतलब आप ज्यादा बात कर रहे हो उस हैबिट को दिखाना. मीनिंग द क्वालिटी ऑफ टॉकिंग अ लॉट. एग्जांपल, हिज loquacity made him the life of the party. Synonym is talkativeness, verbosity, garrulousness. Antonym is reticence, silence, reserve. So these are the 10 antonym and synonym from this Hindu newspaper, the editorial part. We can see editorial analysis, one word substitution. by Demensa Russellman. Vocabulary: imposter. Imposter means one who pretended to be another. Example: the imposter cheated many people. क्वैक अ फेक डॉक्टर, मतलब इम्पोस्टर मतलब होता है कि दूसरों से मतलब चीटिंग करना एक तरह से, मतलब किसी को धोखा देना. क्वैक मतलब फेक डॉक्टर. एग्जाम्पल: विलेजर बिलीव द क्वैक एंड रेमिडीज. मतलब गांव वाले को जो है झोला छाप डॉक्टर नहीं पसंद होते, मतलब अच्छे डॉक्टर नहीं पसंद होते हैं. पेनिग्रिक मीन्स फॉर्मल स्पीच इन प्रेज. एग्जाम्पल: द पेनिग्रिक गोल्फ्राइड द किंग. Eulogy: speech praising someone often dead. Example: she delivered a moving eulogy at the funeral. Vocabulary: phrasal verb: pull together, pull like pull together, work jointly means एक साथ काम करना. Example: the team pull together to finish the project. Pull back मतलब पीछे हटना. Retreat. Example: the army pull back after the heavy losses. मतलब जब लड़ाई हुई तो आर्मी जो वापस लौट गई क्योंकि बहुत नुकसान हो चुका था. Pull over मतलब स्टॉप व्हीकल एट साइड, मतलब साइड में रुक जाना. एग्जाम्पल: द पुलिस आस्क्ड द ड्राइवर टू पुल ओवर, मतलब ड्राइवर ने पूछा और गाड़ी को साइड में उसने रोक दिया. पुल अपार्ट: सेपरेट वायलेंटली. एग्जाम्पल: द referee pulled the fighter apart. And we can see sun moon idiom: make hay while the sun shine, take advantage of good situation while it last. मतलब हमें सही मौके का फायदा उठाना चाहिए क्योंकि ये लास्ट मौका भी हो सकता है. एवरीथिंग अंडर द सन मीनिंग एवरीथिंग इमेजिनेबल और पॉसिबल. मतलब सब कुछ जो है इमेजिनेशन कर सकते हैं और वो पॉसिबल भी हो सकता है. इसका मतलब ये होता है. चेजिंग द मून: परसुइंग समथिंग इम्पॉसिबल और वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू अचीव. मतलब चांद का पीछा करना, मतलब ये असंभव है हमारे लिए, इसीलिए इसको हम इम्पॉसिबल और वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू अचीव मान सकते हैं. अगला है द सन नेवर सेट्स ऑन, मतलब सूरज कभी छुपता नहीं है. समथिंग दैट इज ऑलवेज ऑन गोइंग स्पेशली इन अ ग्लोबल, मतलब ग्लोबल कॉन्टेक्स्ट. कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती है जो कभी भी खत्म नहीं होती और आगे चलती रहती है. ब्राइट एज द सन, मतलब चमको ऐसा सूरज की तरह, मतलब बहुत आगे बढ़ो पीछे मत हो. वेरी ब्राइट और शाइनिंग. So this is vocab portion from the Hindu editorial part. So I hope you will enjoy this video. I am trying to do my best in this video. So I have a lot of changes in this video. You can see after the uploading on YouTube. Thank you so much, and we will meet on Monday with new editorial part from the Hindu newspaper. Thank you so much.